episode 8. We're already 7 days in. We need to get moving. I hope you're well. It has been a very stressful time for me in terms of work, so I would appreciate any good wishes out into the universe to make something I'm about to kick off next week a success. So keep thinking good things for me. That would be great. I did still feel like playing a bit of TLD, though. It's still my favourite, still something that I like to do when I need to relax. So I thought, why not record? I also can't record next week because of said event. So I figured, let's just do it in the dark, in my quiet time on this fine evening. Oh no, insomnia risk. Alright, we're going to get out of the far territory. We have done our due diligence. We have picked up a decorative item from all of the regions now that we've been to inventory. So we have a avalanche sign from Sundered Pass. We have the hockey stick from Forsaken Airfield. And we now have 2 pictures from here in Zoc. Now I've taken 2 pictures because I could not choose between them. So that is the truth. We have Glimmer Fog. But we're going to head on down the railway line, seeing we know where we're going. And also, we'll try and avoid the goopy fog while we head out of here. 76 is probably not as good as what I have, if I have one. I have an 84. Okay, cool. We're going to keep an eye on our inventory. Remember, we cannot be at overburdened. I actually think I'm going to drop the pry bar. Pry bars and this. Pry bars are useful, obviously, for lockers, but they are pretty abundant. They're in pretty much every region. Also going to get rid of some flares. I don't normally look at my entire inventory like this. It's quite fun, actually. We definitely do not need that many sewing kits. I hear the wolves baying on the moor. Alright, we're good. Leave a pile of crap in here. We're going to follow the railway line. I know we're going to get... I know, sorry guys. We're going to get into some of the yucky fog, but we're going to just run past it. Oh, I like how the train car light on the front is on during the glimmer fog. That's a nice touch. Highly recommend if you do the tails and end up, you know, coming here to Zoc to do that tail, that you use the radio and, travel? Explore is the word I'm looking for. Explore the region in glimmer fog, not in the Aurora. Unless you're in Pilgrim, of course. The Aurora animals can ruin many a good Tails attempt. I'll just tell you that, speaking from experience. I don't like how your hearing becomes all liquidy. It's like your brain's dissolving inside your skull. It's very creepy. But yes, we do have a plan. We are heading out of Zoc back to TP. We've got a photograph TP. And then we're on our way through the other maps to capture everything. We have got the route mapped out. I am nothing if not a planner. And it's actually very relaxing and reassuring to me to have a plan. I know that it might seem quite restrictive, but I like to have a plan. And especially when I feel when life is a little bit haywire, a little out of control, feeling a little overwhelmed by things, I do fall back to the routine, the rigidity, the structure of it all gives me comfort, as I am a planner. It's what I do for a job. It is what I do in my life. In video games are usually when I have spontaneity, but sometimes you just like a good plan. It keeps things reassured. Any hoodle. We don't need to be able to see. We follow the railway tracks until there aren't railway tracks to follow. And we should be good. There'll be another cloud of goo. A cloud of green goopiness before we leave, which is right here, I think. Yeah, everything sounds liquidy. It's so creepy. Don't like it. Ugh. It's creepy. It's a very effective audio change, you know? Audible change. I like it. But yeah, I don't like it, but I like it. I think they've done a really good job, but yeah, I don't like it. Oh yeah, Langston from the mine. Yeah. It's a nice touch having the faded painted words on the sign there. The sounds are really creepy. I can't remember if you get glimmer fog in Transfer Pass, so we'll find out when we cross over. It's such a strange phenomenon. I just heard a wolf bark. I'm like, who is he barking at? I must be close to the end now. Feels like I should have got there by now. Is that the mine sign? Yeah, so we're at the end now. Oh yeah, I hear a bunny die. That will be what he's barking at. And here we are. Thank you for putting up with me with that little detour into Zoc and the the complete brain freeze last time where I forgot that I could go this way. Oh, there we go. Insomnia risk heals when you leave the Glimmer Fog map. Because, yeah, it's not a problem anymore. It's actually a really cool photo if I can get the camera into black and white, which it already is. Perfect. Like, how do I capture the atmospheric creepiness of the Transfer Pass Road? Yeah. There we go. Technically, I've done my duty for TP, but I will keep exploring. I think I've already been down to try and see if the bedroll's here, right? And then I went onwards to so let's just go down to the train station briefly, and then we'll head out of here too. Might be cool to get a photo of the train station though. It's quite a cool building. Oh, hello, Mr. Deer. Do I have any weapons? I do. I think I thought that it might be kind of fun to like do some hunting practice when everything's running away from me. Give myself a challenge, but I don't really need to do that to myself. Gonna go hippity hoppity down here. There is a children's book that my kids read every night about a bunny that's going to bed. And there's a page in the book where it encourages people who are reading to say, hoppity hop. My husband misread it the first time he ever read it to the children as hippity hoppity because he is dyslexic. Now that's what we read. It's incorrect, but we read hippity hoppity for that page every time. I think it's very sweet. I like how she looks at the picture briefly before she puts it away. Have I photographed crows? I should photograph crows for sure. That's another wildlife thing that I need to make sure I get. I love the lighting since the changes. So did I come here? I can't remember. I have been here. I thought I might have just snuck in here and grabbed some stuff. So that's fine. We can carry on. Just keep on down the road. Had the issue recently with a sign on the bathroom door in that building. Stayed in the air despite the door being open, and it was so awkward. You'll notice it if you watch the narrative series that's coming out soon. It kind of spoils a moment, and I had to kind of try and cut it out. It's very awkward, but anyway. Yeah, so spoiler, there is a narrative series coming out soon. It is not a gameplay series. It is literally a story set within the world of the Long Dark. So I hope you enjoy that little spoiler. I'm really excited for it to come out. I'm also really nervous because I've not released anything like that before, and some people have done the same thing before very well. And I just, yeah, I kind of wish I'd recorded the whole thing before I'd put any of it out, but I want to just get it out there. Yeah, if you're a fan of this type of thing that I release and you watch that and you like it, please let me know. If you hate it, just scroll on by. I don't really need to hear that you hate it. At this moment in my life, with everything going on with family and work stresses, I'd like to avoid being told that something I have done does not please you. So I appreciate it if you could be kind. Oh, can you tell I'm a bit fragile? Oh my gosh, it's been a really rough day. I am glad to be at home, let's just say. It was not a fun day to be at the office. But an end is in sight for the high stress things that are happening right now. So I will just keep positive that things will get better. There's so many cool views in TP, in my opinion. Like, that's a cool photo. Anyway, we have photographed TP. We can just carry on to Broken Railroad, though Far Range Branch Line is technically a region, I guess. It's a transition zone. I'll photograph it when we get there. I have not put it on my list, though, because I don't really consider it to be. I forget that it exists as a region, because you kind of have to go through it. It's not like it's a voluntary transit zone. If you want to get from the Far Territory at all to anywhere else, you must go through it. So I kind of forget. I kind of think of it as all one thing, but it's not. It's a different little region, so a different little transition zone. Poor Astrid, I'm always making her sprint. Especially on this journey, like it's so long. I definitely get into the mood where I'm just like, oh, let's let it be over already. I don't have a, I thought I did. I don't have a lantern. It's okay. I'll do this. It's morning. Very atmospheric. I remember the first time I went through this. I think everybody had the same reaction when they first went through it. That this is just ever so slightly unnerving. You don't know where the road is going. You don't know what's up ahead. Got some very impressive little parts, like this big open section. It's cool. I like how you can see a mountain up through there. I don't really take the time to look and examine things, you know. This is part of what the series is about, is I want to pay more attention. When you're not worried about what's going to jump out at you, you can focus more on the little touches, you know, the things that you haven't noticed before. Because you know you're safe. I've picked up a few games tonight after work to try and shake off the day. And Pilgrim the Long Dark is still the most relaxing of them all. And yeah, I don't really understand it when people complain about games they call walking simulators. Who cares? It's escaping the real world for a different one. It's like reading a book. It lets you see something new and gives you somewhere else to be. And I will never shame any game that people would consider to be a walking simulator. I think it's silly. And I don't think the Long Dark is a walking simulator. A walking simulator to me is just walking through a story where no true gameplay happens other than, you know, clicking through to get the next part of the story to occur. And the Long Dark is obviously a lot more involved than that. It's really pretty. Just the train cars up ahead through the trees. It's a really nice picture. Oh, finally healed my chemical poisoning risk. That's funny. Steely Chasm. Oh, wow. What is out there, though? What is out that way? Where's that water coming from? I like that you can't accidentally fall. They've made the snowbanks, you know, rigid, but... Like, is it supposed to be coming from a massive body of water? Like, I don't... Is that... I'm trying to picture the map in my brain. That's obviously, like, not... the sea. It's... I don't know. My geography in the game is obviously not as good. Just feels like a very fast moving body of water. When you know everything around here is frozen. Now, do I want to go over the end of the railway line or do I want to go through the cave? Because I know the cave, if you branch off the main trail, like, has fun stuff in it. Like, good loot. But, I'm really good at getting lost in caves. I don't know if I want to, like, put myself in that situation. I suppose this is the best time, if any, to get lost in a cave is on Pilgrim, when the only thing you're fighting against right now is the time. So let's see what we can find. It's quite bright so far. It's a flare. Now, did I give myself spray paint? Is that actually existing? It is. Okay, so we could spray paint ourselves a little path if we got lost. I don't think there's too many paths in this one. It's not as bad as the last one. So we got wooden coal. We go down. Then I have to climb up, that's all. So I'll be tired, so it's not really the best path to take. I should have taken the other one. Let's just see if we can find any side rooms in here that have stuff. I lost a race to done once because I didn't search a body that was in this cave because I didn't go into the room the body was in. And I still find that very funny. The dead guy down there. But yeah, we needed to find a knife and I couldn't find one anywhere. And he found it on the body in this cave during the race. We're doing another one very soon. This episode will actually come out... When does this come out? This episode will come out the day that I'm doing a stream with Dun. So if you're watching this, you may want to go and see if I'm live. Because I'm racing Dun. What we're doing, instead of our normal traditional side-by-side race that we've done over the years, We are doing we have 2 hours. How many maps can we get to? How many maps can we tick off the list? We're going to start in the same map. Well, what way will we go? Like, what differences will we pick? So, here's another little cave here. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we need to decide what map we want to start in. And then just diverge from there. Obviously, if you start at a dead-end map, maybe start in Ash Canyon or start in DP. I suggest a Broken Railroad because neither of us would probably go into the far territory, so it would be a matter of where we would go the other way from Broken Railroad. I suppose if he wanted to be cheeky, he could run to the far territory. It might be interesting to suggest that to see if he would be silly enough to go that way or not. Now I have to climb to get out of here. We could just give her a nap though, and I don't think it's the longest climb in the world. So because I've been sprinting her so much, let's just do that. Doesn't matter what time of day we head out of here. Kind of be nice to do some aurora walking in this run. So I don't mind too much if I'm out and about at night. Let's see with this amount of stamina if I can get up that climb. I think it's quite a big one. But I have coffee as well. Curiosity. I know I was making some. I think I might have drunk it all. Yeah, there's only 1 cup in the pot. Okay. Oh, not that. Let's go see if I can get up this rope with half stamina. I'm curious. Something I've not done, not crafted, is the crampons. The improvised crampons. Like, what do they require? What are they? Clothing? They are. Leather and metal and a workbench. Huh. They're supposed to be really good, but I've just never ever made them. Oh, do you have to deploy this rope? I probably didn't deploy it because I haven't come this way. I think you have to deploy it. No, it's there. Okay. It does look very long. This could be interesting. We could have a little nap at the bottom. We're not cold. We could have another little couple of hours. Then it would be into night, but I reckon we wouldn't die. Let's do it. -8. We won't die. It's Pilgrim. We won't die, right? It'll be fine. La 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 la. See, we barely took damage, and we got some more stamina now. So let's give it a go. We're fine. I don't know why I get so nervous about rope climbs. I used to be particular about having really high stamina, and I think I've just fallen back into that old pattern. And I didn't really need to worry. Cool beans. And technically, because this is far range branch line, let's take a cool photo here. Let's do sepia. I hate how you have to click all the way through it. I wish I could just pick which one I wanted. I just thought this might be quite cool with the yellow train car to go with sepia. There's usually a pry bar. Yeah, there's usually at least one pry bar in here. Ski jacket. Now, what was the jacket that it was the windbreaker, right? The green windbreaker is the sports casual one. So interestingly, they give you a mountaineering rope, but they also have it deployed. I don't know if it's always deployed. I remember pretty much deploying it every time, but maybe if you come from this way, it's deployed, but if you spawn in the other way, they put it down for you? I don't know. Surfeit Dressel. Another dumb name in the long dark. Let's go. It's gonna get real dark real quick. Watch, 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 watch. Ah, we can't see anymore. These doors love to open normally into your face, but some of them they're kind and they have them open the other way. I like how the light moves down the hallway with you, ahead of you. It's a cool effect. I don't think there's going to be anything exciting in here. If I found a lantern, that would be good. Can't wear those boots. I probably should look to be getting cloth and leather to repair my crappy shoes. I've probably also damaged them in the goop, you know. Yeah, 41, they're not good. So I don't know if I have any leather. So I might want to look at doing some repairs. Don't think I need those. I think we're good. Okay. We're just going to keep going to it. I don't really need to stop. Creepy noises. In real life, I would be so scared by all of these places because I hate the dark. I hate creepy places that make lots of noise. Oh, is this the way I came? No. I was scared that I'd walked the wrong way. More coffee! Yay! I am really active imagination. I get very much in my own head and start to think that there's things in the dark that aren't there. And ladies and gentlemen, I am not a young person. I am older than you probably think I am. And I just have never ever grown out of a fear of the dark, a fear of what I can't see. It's not a fun way to live, I'll tell you that. But, you know, I've gotten over it, largely because, at night time, largely because I sleep with my husband in the bed with me, who's, you know, a large man who I feel safe with, and I have to also not be so scared when my children are. You know, you have to be Mama Bear, and Mama Bear means being the brave one. So I've had to be a brave girl for. I have a nervous 6-year-old and a very bold 3-year-old, but she still, you know, she still gets scared. My daughter's last day at daycare tomorrow. It's the end of an era. It's very sad. She starts kindergarten, which is not like American kindergarten. I should probably explain. Kindergarten here is for when you're between the ages of 3 and 5. It's the place you go before you start school, it's almost like a preschool. It's not the first year of school, because I know in some states that kindergarten is what they call the very first year that your kid goes to actual school. But no, it is kindy, we call it here, and it is just a safe daycare spot for children during the day. Most of them run between the school hours. The traditionally were places where you took your kid when your other kid was at school, and that meant that you could get other things to do with the household done. But I work full time, so there are now kindergartens that run all day long, and my daughter is going to one of those. I'm going to photograph these crows. I'm going to rotate to the colour film. That'll do. I don't really need this torch, so I might just leave it. And now we're in Broken Railroad. Hello. I have an abundance of food. It's pretty ridiculous. It's going to be quite nice approaching the maintenance yard and not worrying about the wolves. Normally I go this little route up here to the left because you can jump down onto the fence line and then end up inside the yard without anything bothering you. I think I showcased that on one of my silly shortcuts videos. If you haven't seen those, have a look at those on my channel. But I don't need to do that. I'm just going to boldly walk in because nothing's going to stop me. I'm invincible. I am not, but you know, I am not scared of a big bad wolf. They fear me. Love these grasses, they're really pretty. Let's photograph the grasses. It's a botany, that's like a capturing the, cataloguing the world type thing. Nice. We're going to have so many nice photos to pick from when we make our photo wall at our final destination. Now, do you guys consider TP to be a region or a transition zone? I did not collect an item from TP because I consider it to be a transition zone. The game lets you spawn there though. So people may fight me on this. We've also talked about this in my Wheel of Fortune run. I think it's both, but I don't feel the need to collect an item from there. It's not, to me, a key major region in the game that needs an item collected. But I will most definitely be collecting an item from Broken Railroad, and I'm wondering whether I get it from here or the lodge. What do you guys think? I will be ending the episode in just a minute or two when I get inside. So let me know in the comments if you think I should collect an item from the maintenance yard, like a sign or something, or whether I should go up to the lodge and see what I can collect from there. Maybe a skull off the wall or something, you know, something that... So I kind of want something that symbolizes each region, though. That's something that you know is from Broken Railroad, and I don't know what that would be from here. Like, obviously there's restricted area signs and stuff. But is there something in Broken Railroad that's worth collecting? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's stop collecting food, but let's go in here and just see. We'll have a look around and see if there's anything that you think is like, that really shouts Broken Railroad. Then I would take it with me. There's obviously hard hit area, restricted. I just worried that the lodge is just going to have paintings, and are they going to be Broken Railroady? I don't know. But yeah, let's exit signs. Love how the forge glows no matter what. It's quite silly. Anything fun? Like, I don't know. I kind of want to collect a PC and take it with me at some point. They're so heavy though. In real life they are. But yeah, lots of things to loot in here. I haven't obviously looted anything. Sing out if there's something you think I should collect. I have heard that if you stack the crates in a particular way, you can climb... Oh, dead guy, sorry. You can climb up and get this flag. So I would love to try and get that flag. If you think I should do that, please comment down below. Alright, my friends. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe so more people can find me, and I'll see you in a few more days with the first episode of that narrative series that I talked about last time. Yeah, the episodes should continue even though I am not in town or recording them because I've got this big thing happening next week for work. But yeah, I will be back really soon with some more adventures on Great Bear. Take care of yourselves. Bye!